on your live stream. Okay, now,
Yeah.
there we go. You should get the notification.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I am now live. And now, I gotta see if audio is working. Now I gotta go on my
Alright.
stream real quickly. Okay, there we go. Alright, I am now live. What's up, Larry? Welcome to the stream, dude. I gotta see if audio is working.
Wait,
Okay, audio
can
is
you hear
working.
me?
Video game audio is working. Wait, hold on. Try speaking.
I'm vocal cords.
There we go. What's up, Larry? Welcome to the stream, dude. I gotta see if audio is working. Okay, audio is working. Okay, the stream can hear you right now. You're good. And now,
Okay.
I just gotta paste it. Pretty much, put this in most self promotions I'm in.
Yeah.
Well, self promotion channels in the servers I'm in. That's what I mean.
I can't be the only one who feels bad for using self-promote sometimes. Because I'm not a self-promoter by heart. So I just feel weird posting it sometimes.
No. That's honestly that's how I felt when whenever it's like whenever it comes to big servers. But when it's
Yeah.
no, that's me whenever it's big servers, because at the start I was nervous as all shit to post my early shit in the what's it called self promotion, and plus
Yeah.
I didn't want to become egotistical, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna post it in the public servers or any big
Yeah.
servers. That's why I just kept my work hidden until Senate found me.
You know, that's exactly what happened. Because Senate was the first one to promote my content. At least my first 2 videos that I made.
All right.
And then after that, it was Guy. But I think in between is when you started watching my stuff. I don't remember the exact date you started
Oh
watching
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
No, but you know what? You want to know what's funny?
What's funny about it?
Senate, the night Senate DM'd me was the night I was in when I was the night I was doing Dungeons and Dragons with the IRL friends, Jacob and Eduardo.
He DM'd you saying, "Yo, I like your content."
Yeah, he actually DM'd me that. I was like,
Just,
yo?
am I getting my name out there?
I was like, hold on. Because I was genuinely excited.
Also, hi, chat. I don't know if I said that already.
Yeah, hello. He says hello, audience. I cannot, I cannot see the audience yet because I'm kind of still self promoting. I was busy talking with Rhino.
Yeah.
And let's get, where is self promotion?
Yeah, after you started watching my stuff, I was still doing my own thing until you DM me that one day that saying that you started watching it.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta check this motherfucker out. People saying he's good, so I gotta, check him out and whatnot. And
But
they
how many?
what?
What wrong? I don't know how many people were saying that I was making good stuff. Like I didn't know. At that point, I only knew Senate promoted my stuff. I didn't know about anybody else.
Hey, I mean, your shit's good, man. I mean, you are
Yeah.
climbing.
Yeah, especially with the plot we have going on right now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, hi everybody. Hello.
Yeah.
Why would you feel bad for self-promoting? I mean, wait, is that question? How's everyone tonight? Subject Money and my Myers. Welcome to the stream, y'all. That moment where you
Yeah.
can't find the self-promo channel in the server. And hey, Nahida. Hello, J Money. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I had to.
Perfect sake.
Hey, that's how Rye got famous. You think the Senate. No, most definitely. Why would you feel bad for self-promoting? Well, I don't know if this question is directed toward me or Rhino, but for me it's because I don't want to become egotistical and all that, and I just felt nervous promoting in big servers, so I just kept it to small servers. But
Yeah.
Rhino, I think he has a completely different reason.
Honestly, you touched on a lot of the same points. I didn't want to feel egotistical, but mostly because I was too scared. I didn't want to promote. I didn't want to feel like self promoting because I was too scared.
Dog,
I don't know.
that's exactly how I felt. I'm gonna be so real.
I didn't know what people would think at first, so I just like let the
It
few
was
people
directed
that
to
I
you,
want to
right?
see it.
It was directed to you, right? Okay. Because,
Okay.
yeah, there are a lot of reasons why I don't self promote my uh things in public servers. Well, that was back then. Now I'm like, okay, I feel confident in my work, so I am going to self promote my work in you know these sort of these sorts of servers and all that. If there's
Yeah.
a self promotion and if self promotion is allowed, that's when I will,
Yeah.
That
Well,
Nahida
let me.
impression was kind of cute, not gonna lie. Just being honest. Thank you. And right now I feel ya. We all get nervous. I even felt like, but hey, after a while, you just need that confident Yuri boost.
You
Most
mean
definitely.
Kiyomi, J Money? I had to.
All
You
right, all
you
right,
mean Kiyomi? Yeah, let me join you real quick. It
all
means I'm gonna
right,
have
all
to
right.
deafen on Discord, but
Oh
hold
yeah,
on.
if you wanted to deafen or just mute, that either is fine with me. I'm in a VC
Yeah,
because hey, if anybody wants to join VC, they're more than welcome to. If not, then that's fine with me as well.
yeah. I'm on VRChat, so I'll join
And
your world.
voila,
It'll
and
be a
plus,
little
like I
bit
said, you
easier.
have a lot of potential. And yes, I mean Kiyomi. That's what J Money said.
Yeah.
Fellow Kiyomi and Sim.
Can you shoot me an invite, or can I just join off your thing?
You would have to request from me. Either request from me or
Oh,
I can
okay.
shoot you an invite. Oh, I see you.
All right.
There you go.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna change my skin, but I don't want to take this one off.
Kiyomi. Kiyomi is cute. Not gonna lie. She is. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Hold
She's
on.
mine though.
Well, you're Kiyomi, of course.
Yeah. Once
Two,
Senate
three.
showed me assertive kill me, I'm like, oh, yes, I want that. I want that in my life.
Oh yes, assertive Kiyomi. The Kiyomi where everybody jerks off to. Thanks, Senate. You're a good one.
Yeah,
No,
thanks,
whoops.
Senate.
I did not mean to send that audience. My bad. Whoops.
Oop, an
Uh,
oopsie. Oh, don't tell me VR chat just did a brain fart. Okay, no, I'm here.
I did. I did not mean to send that too early. Let's see them. Really, Rye? You had to do that on live. Fucking yeah. Womp womp. Whoops. me a second, y'all. All right. There's the what's it called? All right. There's the pinned comment, y'all. As long as you follow those rules, you're allowed to ask me anything. With that, ask away. We'll sit here and generally and look. All right. Anyway, how are you doing right now? I can't. If you're trying to talk, I cannot hear you. I think you're on mute.
Okay, I'm deafened on Discord.
What the? Okay, did you put your? Do you have your audio at the right setting?
Yeah, I never changed it.
What the fuck? Okay, now that's weird. Okay, your audio should not be doing that then.
It's always me and my fucking audio, bro. I swear.
Man, I feel you. Oh, go to microphone.
Hold on, I can headset. Hold on, let me try something. If I set it to that, can you hear me through the game?
I cannot hear you through the game.
Okay, how about this one? There's like 4 different ones. I'm just flipping through.
Try speaking now.
Vocal cords. Here, I'll deafen on Discord so it makes it a bit easier.
No, I can hear myself from you.
What?
No, go on my stream. As much as I want to stay, I'm a bit tired, so I'm heading to bed. See you. Alright, later, J Money. Thank you for coming by. I can hear myself from you right now.
What the hell?
Okay. Something's buggy here.
I don't know, man. I'm just.
Oh my god. Okay, finally. I can hear you now. Oh my god, thank you.
Bro, so if I deafen on Discord, it works.
I hear you. I can hear you now. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, something was buggy there. Just stay. I'm a bit tired, so I'm heading to bed. See you. Okay. There we go. There goes J Money. All right. Is there anything you want to ask? Is there anything you want to ask me right now?
Thing I want to ask?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me find my notebook.
Yes, the Notebook of Wars.
Yeah. So I write a bit too much in that notebook. Let me make sure I read the rules. So nothing personal or nothing too personal. Obviously, I won't go there, but let's see. Okay, here I got one.
Okay.
What spawned the idea of creating the whole grand design concept plot? What created that idea?
Oh, the entirety of the grand design plot line?
Yeah.
Funny you asked that. Okay, I will say a good amount of it is through roleplay. Like I started out small, but then as soon as I start researching online, I just started getting like, more and more ideas of what I want to do with the plot line. First it started out with like, just one simple omniverse, but then
Yeah.
as the more I researched, the more I researched about it, the more of a the bigger of a plot line I just really thought of, and the story I could go with it. Cause you can name the grand design two things. One, well, three things actually. One, totality. Two, the grand design. Or three, the all within.
Well, that definitely answers my question.
Here's a question for you and Rhino. Which car would win in a race, the General Lee or Ecto 1? I'm gonna be honest, Myers, I am not really a big fan of cars, nor do I have like, any knowledge on them. That's something you would have to go ask Rick Toffin, because he knows more about cars than I do.
That goes for me too. I'm not the biggest car guy out there as well.
Yeah, that's our answer for you, Myers. I'm sorry if it's not something you wanted, but at least you asked it.
Yeah.
Here's my first question: what is a trope in DDLC mods you absolutely adore on the Cruncher? What trope do you despise? Uh, tr- uh, a trope in a DDLC mods. Hold on, before give me a second. Do you mean like what I like most when the like seeing mod when I what I like most when I see mods, and what I extremely dislike when I see them in general, Larry? Yeah, basically. Okay. For me, what I adore most when seeing DDLC mods is, I mean, you can start out small, big. You can start out with a shit post, or with like a canon storyline. But what I adore most is that a startup, basically. Like you have, I mean, like how do I answer this? You would have to like start something up with like like something that's easy and whatnot, so that way you can build up to like a bigger plot line later on. Like, okay, I started out with like like just one multiverse and like an omniverse, but I had a sense of direction of where I wanted to go with like the plot and whatnot. You just gotta have like a good plot, and you just have gotta like have a good plot. I am so sorry if I'm stuttering. I'm trying to piece together a sentence. Eh. But I'd say a good plot line and some good lore behind it. I mean, if it's like a shit post, okay, at least I have something to laugh at and whatnot. If the characters are just being retarded and shit, but that's what I adore the most. Plotline, lore. It doesn't matter what genre you do, how big you start or how small you start, and how you work your way from there. as long as you're as long as you have a sense of direction and a good plot line and a good lore behind it, then I'm all for it.
Man
Honestly,
loves his lore. If you haven't noticed.
I absolutely adore lore. Like, I want to learn more about this piece of fiction and whatnot, unless it is unless the piece of fiction doesn't really have like good. Okay, that actually ties down to what I despise the most. Like, if you don't know where you're going with your story, then it's more so what the fuck is going on? Cuz what I despise is like plot plot holes, like no sense of direction, just jumping the just basically jumping the gun and whatnot. Like the entirety of like, oh, and plus shit that doesn't really add up or make sense, that that comes from the previous episode into the next episode, that it just doesn't really, add up to anything or make sense. I mean, like, you can have good ideas but still write a shit story, and that's what I despise the most. Like, you can have really great ideas or shitty ideas, still make a shit story out of them. Because it's like, with the many plot holes that you're putting into that type of story, it's like it actually fucking hurts. Like, where is the story going and whatnot? What is happening? It's just something I have an extreme pet peeve over. I mean, grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes, okay, that I'll find a little irritating, but I can bypass that if you have a really good story. But if you don't know where you're going with the story, or if there's like a lot of plot holes, then of course it's gonna hurt. Another thing about DDLC mods is that if there is no effort put into, like, said mod, and you're just getting views or subscribers out of nowhere, like, okay, I don't mind if it's a shit post, but if it's something like, like a fucking, I don't know, sexual mod or anything like that, like 18 plus mod that includes like, sex and whatnot, fucking characters, and you just get a ton of views out of nowhere. It's like you don't really put all that effort into it. It's like, why are you? How did you even make these mods and still get a ton of views? That just fucking. That's just like, okay, that's really disappointing coming from people who want actual story and whatnot. What's up, Leah? Welcome to stream. My next question, but I hope that answers your question, Larry. My next question: when Siren releases DLC movies, would you watch them all? All of them are a live action, but the fourth one would be a mix of live action and animation. I mean, here's the thing about that. If it's like, oh, wait, oh no, then no. In all honesty, no. Because I'm gonna be honest, live action remakes for movies, dependent on, like, video game or anime, just don't. Even Disney, they just don't come out well. They just really do not come out well. Take the Minecraft movie, for example. That movie, it was extreme garbage. Snow White live action, that was extreme garbage. So if you were to make video game like movies, you just gotta, like, hey, You just gotta really have the budget for it and the animation. I mean, you can have ideas and whatnot, but you just need like great storytelling. Uh, well, great storytelling, an actual plot line. This ties down to what I've said earlier for Larry's question. You need to have plot line, an actual storyline, some good lore behind it. Like you can have good ideas, but if it comes out really shit, then it's like, what's the point of even like trying to watch this? You just kind of blew your budget on some live action and some really poor acting that it just doesn't really come out good. Also, you didn't fail English. English failed you. But yeah. Any thoughts for what's it called? Larry's and Myers' questions or my answers on them right now?
Oh, I didn't know that was directed to me. I can start with Yandere's question because I've watched mods for quite a while, but I didn't start making mods till last year. So honestly, for me, the thing I enjoy about mods is really how everything ties together with how it ends. Like I like following things piece by piece, and if it comes to an ending that makes sense and I can see the vision they were going for and what they were trying to tell. The whole main point. Like that. But the things that I don't like about mods are some people tend to stick with the whole, based off the game character. They don't flesh out and try to make the characters their own thing.
Oh my
That's
god.
one thing I don't like.
Yes. Yo, I honestly agree with you on that cuz it's more so oh yeah, that's also another thing. Thank you, Rhino. It's more so like okay, the earlier years that's all fine, but if you don't really try to make them your own characters like in the later years, it just gets repetitive and boring. So you actually brought up a good point, Rhino.
Yeah.
I honestly
to answer
want
Mara's
to
question.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, to answer Myers' question, I haven't seen them, so I can't really give an opinion on that.
It says when when he releases them, it's like you just need like a good budget and whatnot. Not only that, but like you can have good ideas, but if you have a shitty story, shitty plot line, shitty lore, terrible acting, you have no sense of direction, all that, then it's not going to turn out as good as you want it to be.
Yeah.
And that's something I honestly stand by when I look for like stories and such. What fighter plane do you find the most impressive? Question 2. Fighter plane do you find the most impressive? F-16, FA-18, F-14. I'm going to be honest, I really do not know a good amount of those. I'm going to have to go to Richtofen for lessons on them. Or probably you. But other than that, I just do not know. Because I'm not much of a playing guy myself. You know what? Let me change out of the Nahida avatar. You all have seen too much of Nahida. Now you must see the Bina. I need to hear the rambles of you and Rick Toppin when it comes to what's it called, planes. So that way I can learn more about them. Question 3. How do you feel about the current state of the DDO's Doki Doki Literature Club community? I'm gonna be so honest. With how things have been going after, like, the Days incident, it's just so divided, and it just, on all honesty, it just turned to shit. I'm gonna be completely honest. I am not afraid to say this on camera. The DDLC community has just gone to shit at this point. Like, after the Days drama, the sides, a good amount of people from the DokiTuber, from DokiTuber Central has just divided, and it's more like, I cannot. I tried, I honestly tried talking to Ethan about, like, hey, you gotta fucking do this and that. Since you're the owner of DokiTuber Central, you gotta do this and that, and we have people that can back up the evidence and whatnot. But Ethan was like, no, that's Days and my 2 mods. And it's like, why would you give those people power? As much as I see Ethan as a friend and whatnot, you gotta do what's necessary. You can't be like, oh, I feel. No, that I feel is not necessary. You cannot derive off of your emotions. You gotta do what is necessary. You gotta think logically. We have the evidence. We have all this shit, and you're not making the move. Like, dude, come on. But to answer your question, the DDLC community is, I'm going to be so honest, the DDLC community is just a bunch of children who write words on a screen just for attention and views, and just like have little to no effort like put into what they write. That's how shitty the community is. And they'll just become keyboard warriors and whatnot.
Okay, can I answer that?
Go ahead.
To me, I don't think I agree with a lot of your points, because when all this stuff happened, I really just still got here.
Yeah.
And I took a neutral stance, because from the other communities I've been in, I didn't want to deal with something like this whole community split thing again, because this has already happened twice. And seeing it happen again, I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna get involved with it.
Yeah.
I'd rather
go ahead.
do my own thing.
No, exactly.
You're fine. I'd rather just do my own thing.
And that's why I left the DDLC community as a whole. I'm still gonna make mods, and I'm still gonna interact with, like, my closest friends' communities. But I just left the DDLC community as a whole. I'm still making mods. I'm still watching other people's mods, the ones I deem worthy, and that's about it. Next question is,
That's kind of what I do too.
If someone made a fully animated big budget mod with voice acting and looking like an animated TV show, would you play if the plot and storyline is perfect? I'm gonna be honest, nothing is perfect. Sure, you can be good at something. Sure, you can be great at something. Sure, you can be excellent at something. Or you can be amazing and truly splendid. But there's still gonna be errors. And if it's perfect, how will you improve? How will you improve if something is perfect? Like, I'm just giving my honest answer about this. If it's fully animated, big budget, I mean, like, okay, animations from modding are different than from animations in general. If it's big budget, it doesn't care if it's big budget or small budget. I mean, like big budget, okay, that's fine, but they just got it just has to do well. That's all I'm asking for. Question 4. Uh Question 4. What brand of gaming PCs would you slash laptops would you recommend to someone diving into gaming and content creation for the first time? Honestly, okay, I will give you one. I will give recommendation to one for one of them, and a recommendation to avoid. Well, sorry if that doesn't make sense, but like I recommend you try this, and I recommend you avoid this. My personal opinion for what to try, MSI game basic an MSI. I would definitely recommend it because it has good specs and pretty much good core. As for what to avoid, two. Actually, I have two: Razer and MSI. No, not MSI. Sorry. Oh God, I am so sorry. Function, brain, please. But what to avoid? Razer and Alienware. Razer malfunctions pretty easily, and Alienware, it just okay, fine, it runs good, but it is fucking pricey. It is extremely pricey, and it just kind of runs well, but not really at the same time after a while. So I wouldn't really try. I wouldn't really go with Alienware nor Razer. Okay, question 5. How would you describe the Mario Kart franchise as a whole? To be honest, I haven't been part of the Mario Kart franchise. Rhino knows more, so I'll turn the camera to him.
Oh, where do I want to start with that question? Well, Mario Kart as a franchise is one of my favorite franchises, so always because I've grown up with that game, especially Mario Kart Wii. I played almost every single one except World because I refused to buy World.
Oh, he said franchise, not community. I'm retarded. My bad. But we'll still go with the we'll still go with your answer first. But go ahead right now.
Yeah, I can answer both because franchise-wise, it's one of the best friends I've ever played. I love it to death, and I still play Mario Kart Wii every now and then. But since you brought up the community, I won't rant on it, but the community for some of the Mario Karts, okay, but if you want to talk, the competitive community sucks. It's terrible.
Oh yeah,
I hate it.
Competitive community, just a bunch of people who sit in their mom's basements all day.
I will openly say it. It sucks. I do not like it, and that's the reason why I pretty much try to distance myself from it because of the people that are in there.
Oh yeah, but I say for the franchise as a whole. I mean, they have good games and they have terrible games. But okay, Mario Kart World, absolutely shit. But with the franchise as a whole, I'd say it's like mid to good. But with how they released Mario Kart World, it's just like, where was the direction you're even going with the game?
Yeah.
It just doesn't really have that excitement, and they just basically blew their budget on just graphics alone, rather than actual gameplay and whatnot, and just with unnecessary updates. and necessary add-ons. It just gone to shit, man. I'm talking about the game, but franchise overall, I'd say it's I'd say it was good until Mario Kart World. Question.
Mario Kart World did do it.
Mario Kart World did not do anything. This is why I like Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. For all you who want to get into Sonic and whatnot, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. What Sonic game would you recommend? Rhino, what Sonic game would you recommend the audience if they want to get into the Sonic franchise?
If it's accessible, I'd say Sonic Adventure 2. If it's accessible, that's one of the best Sonic games I've ever played.
Okay. Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2, if it's accessible to you guys. Now,
I would pick one that's easily accessible, if you don't mind. One that's easily accessible, I'd say, would be Sonic Colors. I love that game. I really do.
Okay, old Sonic Colors, I like it.
Yeah, the old one, not the new one.
Okay, when will you get your stream card? When will you get question 6? When will you get stream cards? Starting soon, be right back, and ending soon for your live streams. No, listen. I gotta do that. In all honesty, I have to do that. But the thing is, I am gonna need your help. I'm gonna need Marco's help. I'm just gonna need both of your help on that one. If you both are available, Larry. So that way, oh hey, I can fucking work with this shit. And I can finally stop.
You're standing in my face.
Sorry. And I can finally stop.
Good.
What's it called? Appearing as fucking Nahida or Columbina. Or with a whole ass conversation that's happening in the beginning. But, I actually don't mind, you guys hearing the conversation at the beginning, because we just want to be retards and we just want to show that side to you guys. We just want to be ourselves and whatnot. But I do want to get your help on the stream cards. If possible. Okay, now I've got... Well, someone asking more questions, lol. Okay, next question from Myers. When a zombie apocalypse happens, what kind of zombies do you think will be fighting? Well, realistic zombies, of course. If you're thinking Black Ops zombies, oh, nice fucking try. I am not surviving that. Rhino can attest for me. I am not surviving round fucking 30.
Yeah, I saw the clips of what those guys can do.
Yeah. Okay,
Black
Ops zombies, the most powerful zombies throughout all of video game history. Matter of fact, throughout all of media. Well, in my opinion, I haven't seen any other zombies. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Oh. Yeah, then just realistic zombies if we were to have a zombie apocalypse. I think... No, with The Last of Us, the infected, I think it's close to realistic zombies. But I don't know. Debatable question. What do you think about the DLC community? To Matt, I answered that question earlier. If you want to hear that question, you have to scroll back from my stream. Question 7. For both Rye and Rhino, what are your top 3 favorite video game consoles of all time? Rhino, you may start.
Okay. Well, for me, I think it would go. Number 3, I would put the 3DS XL because I still use it. I have it right here next to me. Number 2, I would put my Xbox or Xbox One. I don't have a One S because I don't want to waste money on that. And number 1, I'd have to put the Wii because I still play the Wii an awful lot to this day.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Wii is one of them. Wii, one of them because nostalgia. Number 2 would be. I would have to say the 3DS as well. And number 3. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But if I were to have to choose, call me a disappointment. But I think the Nintendo Switch, one, of course. Question number 8. How would you describe your first reaction to Doki Guy's videos? My first reaction, okay, the first video I've seen, which was what if Yuri wasn't shy or timid? I like that. I was like, okay, damn. I have not seen this side of Yuri before, but it was interesting to watch. I will say that. Then I decided, hey, I'm gonna check out Guy Swan, cause he went by Guy Swan first. Thing I have seen him on YouTube. I was like, I'm gonna check out more of his videos. I was like, okay. I'd say that these are pretty decent to good overall. Question 9. In your opinion, do you think Microsoft is better or Sony? Or do you dislike both companies? I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like both companies, but at the same I don't really like both companies, I'm gonna be honest. Chugmaster asked Substack, welcome to the stream.
Don't fall for it, I can see where that's going.
Chugmaster asked, what's 33 plus 30, 34? Yeah, nice try, buddy. I'm not saying it.
Tried it.
I think the zombie from The Walking Dead or Zombieland are more realistic. Okay. But it would be like, realistic zombies from your question. Okay. Next question. Who would win in a fight, Mario or Whisper the Wolf? I honestly don't know much about Whisper, if I'm gonna be completely honest, because I barely know shit from the IDW comics. So for right now, my guess would have to be Mario due to the fact that he has more hacks than Whisper.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say. What's good? Zubzak, welcome to the stream. Even better question. Who would win in a fight? Whisper the Wolf or Takti? Two military trained badasses going head to head. Okay, no, that's honestly a good one. Like I said, I don't know much about Whisper. As for Takti, I can't really give you a clear answer on that, Myers. I'm sorry, but I just don't really think I can give you a clear answer on that. Okay, I think I have a good question here. When writing a character for literally anything, what's your main focus point when writing said character? Oh, that's a fucking good question, Raider. Oh, okay, where do I begin with this? That's honestly a good question. Shit.
Get your notebook out for this one.
Fuck. Honestly, first it would have to be like, what's your main focus point when writing? First, it would have to be like, developing said character. Not only that, but developing like where they come from and whatnot. What sort of lore what sort of lore you want to give that said character. I had a whole ass rant. I'm gonna try to find that real quickly. But yeah, that's honestly a good question. It's like, because it's like whenever you're writing a character, you have to write how they came to be. You gotta develop your character. You gotta whenever like making a character, you gotta really think about what you want said character to be. You can't just like oh, create a character out of the blue. Cause otherwise it's like, okay, this character just exists out of nowhere. Like, this character just exists and it's just a pointless side character or whatnot. Oh hey, this character is just getting main character vibes or main character syndrome. And that's what just really puts your character down. If you're not really writing if you don't have a well written character and whatnot. Intentions, lore of like their world, where they came from and whatnot. You really gotta have these things in mind whenever you're writing a character. Otherwise it's like, where the fuck are you going with this? I'm gonna be dead honest.
Why am I still here? Just to suffer?
Yeah, they're just basically existing. Okay. Oh, welcome back, Larry. Do you guys mind if I join? We don't mind at all, Zach. You're more than welcome to join. I'm just here answering questions. I'm back. Time for more questions.
Yeah, so am I.
What's your favorite video game? Ooh, that's a good one, Larry. I have a lot of video games that I really like. But if I were to have to choose one of them... that's a good question. Shit. Because frankly, it used to be the games from the Mario franchise. But now that you look at it, it either has to be games from either the Legend of Zelda franchise. I still like Mario, don't get me wrong. But I like branching out other franchises as well. Games from the Legend of Zelda franchise, games from the Kirby franchise. I still have to try out Metroid. I still have to try out Metroid. Hollow Knight. I still gotta play Deltarune. God of War. Holy shit, there's a lot I like. But if I were to choose
it's
one,
really hard to pick just one.
Yeah, it's really hard to pick just one. But if you want a specific one, it would have to be Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers was a 3D Sonic game that picked it back up, that saved the Sonic franchise. I honestly cannot thank Sega for making Sonic Frontiers enough. Due to one, it has a good story. 2, you have to find the pieces in order to piece together the lore. 3, the music is fucking badass. 4, the boss fights are exciting. 5, the gameplay is amazing. I could go on about Sonic Frontiers, and it's like, holy shit, this is not even funny.
Be here all day.
Oh yeah, but what's up right now?
I was just gonna say I agree with your points and all that, because right now I'm playing the game. I haven't beat it yet, but I'm at least trying to.
Yeah, no. Once you beat the game, okay. The only parts I didn't really like about Sonic Frontiers was that they rushed the normal final boss. They rushed the normal final boss and the secret boss, it's like, okay, hearing the secret boss, like, go on and on about how unpredictable they are and how infinite they are, just like,
Yeah.
fucking talking and talking and yapping. It's like, okay, I get it. You're powerful. You're a primordial being, but I don't want to hear you rambling on and on as I try to shoot bullets in your ass.
Reminds me of someone.
It's like, motherfucker. Oh yeah, logos. Anyway, uh how
I can answer that question real quick. Super Paper Mario. That's my favorite game of all time. Nothing beats it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, here's a bit of a dumb question. Tabby or Heavy from TF2, who would win? Heavy. I'm gonna be honest. Heavy from TF2 would win. I'm gonna be completely honest. Myers, I'm sorry. Uh, Question 11. What everyday car would you recommend to a new driver? Honestly, I do not know. While I do drive, I honestly do not know what recommendation a new driver would take. I would definitely not recommend the Prius. I'll be honest. I mean, like, it has good mileage. A Prius has a good mileage, though it is a small car. Though, in all honesty, I do not know. That's something you would have to go to Bricktofen about. Oh, Myers just answered that question for you. Never mind. Okay, question 12. How would you describe Google Chrome? One word, ram muncher. Google Chrome is a fucking ram muncher. Oh, give me a second, Zach. Hold on, let me change into another character if I have a suitable one.
Andre, you're asking questions so quick. I'm just realizing that.
Oh no, he is.
He's
I'm gonna
pumping
get
me
through.
down.
I'm gonna try to get through every single question.
Yeah.
Question 13. Do you prefer iOS or Android? Honestly, it depends on your preference. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it honestly depends on, like, one's preference, but I cannot really give a clear answer on that one. My favorite game of all time is Minecraft or Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Ooh, alright. Sorry, Andre.
Yeah, those are my two choices.
Do you like animals? Yes. What's up, Zach? Do you like animals? Yes, I do. If so, what is your favorite animal? Belugas. Beluga whales. They are gentle. They are friendly beings. They are basically enemies of, like, the evil dolphins. Dolphins realistically are bastards. They may look cute, but they are actually bastards. That's why I like beluga whales. They're gentle, they're friendly, they have squishy heads. I will pet their heads. And plus, they are intelligent. And plus, beluga whales are intelligent creatures, too. So it's like, alright. Question, what made you name yourself Raidoki across social media? That's honestly a good question, though I'm probably gonna skip that one due to it revealing a good amount of my due to it, like, being personal in some points. That's an interesting question. However, there's actually lore behind why I name myself that, though I'm gonna keep it to myself since it does reveal a good amount of my name. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Okay, actually, you know what? No, I can actually answer that without like, revealing too much. Okay. So hold on. Before I answer that, I'll be right back.
Can I hear the game? All right, man.
Hey, Rhino. You want me to decrease your frame rate?
About to do. Thing is be going crazy.
Just messing with your frames at all?
Yeah. Look at all that. It's definitely making it run slower, that's for sure.
Okay, I have returned and I'm seeing webs everywhere. Thank you for shooting your
Right.
string.
Thank him for that.
Right.
What?
I'm about to decrease your frame rate.
Oh wow, thank you for shooting your string. Anyway, okay. Okay, there's a reason why. What made you name yourself Raidoki across social media? That's actually an interesting question, and there's actually lore behind that. I basically, so you know how my friends, my IRL friends, call me by my real name and everything. Yeah, yeah, you too. You know how my friends call me, IRL friends call me by my real name and everything, even on stream. Oh, no answer? Okay. Yeah. Turns out that name is actually part of my real name. Part of my first name. Okay, so the other half of my first name is Rai. And that was like, I can use that. The other half of my first name is Rai. So that was like, I can use that as, what's it called? My, I can use that, as like, a brand for myself. And just name self Raidoki, because I literally did not know what else to name myself, so I just went like, oh hey, I'm gonna take Rai and then name it as Raidoki. So yeah. My first name is Aiden Rai. And that's how Raidoki was born. Now you guys know me. Well, partially, of course.
What's up?
I hope you're just waving.
Look, some dirt
But
on there.
that's an interesting question, Larry. I hope that answers your question. Raider asks, "What's your favorite anime, and why?" Oh,
This is so sick.
That's honestly a good
That
question.
is a tough question.
That's a tough question because
My favorite anime?
Because I've seen lots of anime. Well, not lots of anime, but I've seen a good amount of anime. I have to say, if we're talking about, because that's a fucking good one.
Yeah.
To be honest, My Hero Academia is slow.
It is very, very, very slow.
Quarter slow, if you will.
Because you gotta deal with the anime and then the movies.
Not only that, but how the direction they took it is like, it is so slow. I cannot even catch up.
They dragged it out so much. Jesus Christ.
No, exactly. So all I'm gonna
But-
say is Demon Slayer. They knew Demon Slayer. They have a good they have a good sense of direction of where they were going with their story and whatnot. Akame got kill. Oh my god, Akame
That
got
was a good
kill.
one.
Yo, okay. For those that want,
As
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
Mm.
what?
Mm.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
I will say this. If you are planning to get into Akame ga Kill, do not get attached to any of the characters.
Nope.
That's all I will
As
say.
Death.
Okay, self-promotion question, so I do apologize in advance. But what are your thoughts on the Girls Explore Portugal? Honestly, I'd say the story was well done. Sure, there were mistakes you had made with the characters' text boxes. Like when Natsuki was talking, Nastia had her character's text box appear, and when some characters had their mouths open and whatnot. But I get that it is very difficult with the length of the mod. So I honestly get that. But I did see a good amount of errors that were made. But other than that, everything else was perfect.
I'd say so as well.
Question 17. Would you recommend Team Fortress 2 to anyone looking to play different games? Yes. I would I would recommend it. My
I would
two
too.
IRL friends play it. A good amount of from my friend group play it. If you want to be a crackhead, play Team Fortress 2 too.
Even though personally I haven't played TF2, I've seen gameplay and it looks fun.
It
looks
is
really fun.
Yeah.
I will say this: do not gamble. Do not gamble. No.
No.
Do not purchase anything. It is not worth it.
You don't become one of those people who play CS:GO too.
Do you like?
Because CS:GO is full of that too.
Do you? Question 18. Do you like sports? In the past I have, but now since I have but during junior year, I slowly died out of it, and just because of the friend group I had, which was my new IRL friend group, Jacob, Eduardo, and all of them. You've seen Luis on stream a good amount of times as well, and in all honesty, that's when my passion for sports has died out. So, in all honesty, no, I do not like sports.
Not even the Super Bowl?
No. I kind of...
Brought that up because it was 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. But in all honesty, that passion just kind of died out in me. I wish I still had that passion, but now it's more so that died out for me, and I gotta focus on myself first. What? Question 19 from Lawrence. What is your favorite Windows OS? 98, XP, Vista, 8.1. Honestly, I don't know. I can't really answer that for you, man. Sorry. Oh, nice choice. Belugas are fucking awesome. They really are. Question: do you prefer wired or wireless headphones? And honestly, it depends. With wired, okay, I can hook it up. But with electronics nowadays, you can't really. But with electronics nowadays, like, phones and whatnot, you cannot really hook them up onto, like, you cannot really hook up your headphones onto them anymore. So everything's wireless, but with wireless, it's like, okay, I have to charge my headphones every so often, and it's like a fucking drag to do, because, like, one, you're using electricity and you're going to be paying more for the electricity bill, and two, that shit, as the longer you have them, the more they'll die out quickly. Like, okay, new juice is running and all that, they're good, but as with more and more, if you still have them for the later years, those shits will die out quickly. The batteries will die out quickly. Question 22. Who are your top 5 favorite DokiTubers? Okay, that's honestly a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
And don't say me because I'm retired.
Oh yeah, you are. Let's see. In all honesty, number 1...
Ish.
Retired-ish. Okay, number 1...
Ish.
Honestly, it would have to go to Senate. Because with the direction he's taking for his mods, and how well he writes them, not to mention the edits, the animations, and all that, I like them. And if you guys are wondering, oh, is Senate the reason why you've done, like, a multiversal type of shit in, or took it to something bigger? No, in all honesty, the reason why I decided to do Omniversal to totality itself was because of the role plays I was doing with a few others. But I would have to say Senate for the first one. Second one would have to be Rhino.
What?
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I really like your story. The only thing I would say about you is your grammar and whatnot, but I can let that slide if you continue to improve on it. There are some points. Sure, I'll admit that there are some parts where I don't like. But other than that, you have a lot of potential, and I can really see you growing.
I try to.
Number 3, it would have to be. Ooh, that's a good one, because I wish I can say Finn, but I haven't seen much of his shit. I'd still want to watch his series, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna take a long time for me to catch up. And I really want to say him, but I can't. So number 3, it would have to be you, Larry. It would have to be you, because with the sense of direction for your stories and whatnot, I'd say you're pretty good with them. The story, the plot line, even if it's slice of life. Okay, I will admit, slice of life content creators, well, not all of them, but slice of life in general bores me. But with the way you're taking yours, is something I can watch every day. I wish I can say Doki the Jays, but I haven't seen much of his content yet. But for yours, I can honestly say I really like the plotline and story you do. Even with the even with like, hey, the Dokis cross the world and whatnot. I really like the story, the plotline, everything you do for yours. And it's just something that keeps me like, watching your shit. Also cuz like, your shit is dark and whatnot. That's a plus side cuz to be honest, not every story has a happy ending. And you portray that very well. I do want to ask if you got the inspiration from me, but I really like I really like the road you take, Larry.
I asked something about that because now this has got me wondering. Because obviously Andre's been doing this longer than I've only been doing this for 3 months.
Before you say anything, I do want to get to the rest of them. 4 would have to
go ahead.
Number 4 would have to be Doki Guy. I mean, like, aside from all these other things, I really like the way his story. I really like the way he does his things. Okay, there's gonna be some complaints about it, like, the whole ass harem thing, his self-insert MC, the ending for Mistaken Identity. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I really did not like how Mistaken Identity ended, as well as the whole shenanigans with the harem and the self-insert MC. I'm gonna be honest, the entirety of Doki Guy just feels like a whole self-insert with the way he's doing it. But that's just me. Other than that, he writes really good stories and whatnot. I will say that if he were to kill off a character or whatnot, that could actually prove some development in his universe, and it can actually make his content more enjoyable to watch. And by kill off a character, I mean kill them off for good. So that way we can actually see development in his universe. Because, don't get me wrong, he has a good story. It's just, I think it could be better. In my humble opinion, I think it could be better. And for the 5th one, I will have to... For the 5th one, you guys may not like the answer. But in all honesty, I would have to say diverse.
Oh, God.
I mean, like, yeah.
That's going, oh, God.
I mean, like, as much of a douche as he is, he's pretty good with, like, animations and whatnot. He's pretty good with his animations and, like, the lighthearted mods it makes and the story he does. I'd say it's pretty good, but I just do not. Now that I look at it, I'm kind of mid with the guy, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, him as a person, I do not like, but I do like his content. I still like, talk to him in DMs and whatnot, but it's like, I'm just keeping it at arm's length. That's the most I'm gonna keep it at. And as much of a douche as he is, he makes good content. I'm not gonna...
like pretty much everyone's views with Tectone.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Some people see him as an asshole, some people see him as an honest
Question number
person.
23. Why am I the only one asking questions? Because yes. Next question. Not sure if this counts as self-promotion. I asked it. What are your thoughts of Siren's latest videos? That's a self-promotion question, and in all honesty, I cannot answer that question for you because I have not seen it. Question 24. What's your best memory on Discord? Meeting y'all. I'm gonna be for real. Meeting y'all, meeting y'all, talking with my friends. Okay, the one to introduce me to Discord was my IRL friends. My IRL friends introduced me to Discord, and then I joined their server. We were just fucking around, being retards, and just fake insulting each other, and that's what guys do. We guys like to fake insult each other. But that's what honestly keeps the bond between guys strong, because one, we do not mean it. We're just messing with each other.
True.
And two, and plus two, we say, even though we say the shittiest stuff in your face, we will say nice things behind your backs. Like, man, you're a fucking bitch. But then behind your back, I'm gonna be like, oh, this guy, he's all right. Yeah? Wow, no response is crazy. Wow. Oh, let me. Oh. Question 25. What are your thoughts on so many DokiTubers that have the word Doki in their usernames? Do you think it's necessary for the branding, or do you think it's rather silly? In all honesty, okay, this is coming from the guy who has Doki in their name, but it's either, oh, they run out of ideas for their names. It's either, oh, they run out of the ideas for their names, or it's just basically trying to, like, fit in with the whole, oh, Doki 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 trend. And it's like really repetitive. Now that you say that, I'm probably gonna try to rename myself. Because one, I think the reason why I named myself Raidoki was like, oh hey, right, I just ran out of ideas, and that's just pretty much it. So I think I'm gonna try to rename myself, though I don't think it's gonna happen now, but soon enough. I'm still gonna keep the name Rai in it. I just gotta rename myself and whatnot. Question 26. How do you feel about tornadoes? Sorry if I'm not getting to your comments, audience. I am going through the chat slowly when answering these questions. How do you feel about tornadoes? Do you think they're terrifying? Do they bring a sense of calm to you? In all honesty, it all depends on how close the tornado is. Now I say, oh, they bring destruction. People think, oh, they bring destruction of the world, but in all honesty, while it does ruin lives out there and whatnot, it is terrifying, but it also brings a sense of calm. While it is destroying a sense of calm in a sort, but as much as it destroys areas, I honestly find it really needed. I think it is a disaster needed to build a place for or make people say, oh hey, I don't think we should live here, or oh, we should move our brand somewhere else. It's kind of like that. I don't know if this is a answer you're looking for, but it's more so I really don't know how to answer this, but this is my humble, honest answer. Question 27.
I have a question.
What's up?
Does this make sound?
I hear it.
What?
It makes sound.
How's that making sound?
Oof.
I can't hear it.
I can hear the sound just fine.
I figured it out.
Okay,
I'm
question
happy.
27. Have you seen ReZero? No. I do not.
You should.
You
should.
I mean, if Marco introduces it to me, I gotta watch anime again, because in all honesty, I have been missing out on a lot. Because with the shit I've been trying to pull together, I gotta it's like I have a lot to catch up on, and it's like, oh, it's killing my motivation to watch anime.
Yeah, it does because the longer it goes, the more you have to catch up on. So just like you got to pick the time to do it.
Yeah, that's the frustrating part.
But I'm gonna hop off for now. I've been on for quite a bit.
All right, later, Rhino.
I'll be in the chat still.
Oh, you still be in the VC? Okay,
I'll see you guys.
later.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still hate myself for those silly little errors. Thank you. What are your thoughts on animations? Okay, if they're in, okay, it honestly depends on like the kinds of animations, cartoon, anime, little animations in what's it called? Little animations on YouTube. If they're really good, I'd say I honestly find animations interesting. As long as they're good and whatnot, I can answer I can give it a try. I hope that answers your question, Raid. Indie animation. Oh, okay. I honestly like them. Indie animations, as long as they are animated good, I really like them. Fuck, I forgot this one animator. I say, in my humble opinion, I'd say indie animations are pretty good as long as you know what you're doing. Question 28. What's your favorite video game corporation? Oh. Because every corporation has their downside to it.
I have a couple.
What's up?
If you
Go
need
ahead.
help.
Go ahead.
Number 1, Epic Games. Number 2 is Mojang.
Oh yeah, those two are good.
Because both listen to feedback, both fix bugs listed by the community, and both actually pay attention to their community.
When you put it like that, I really like those corporations, Mojang and what's it called? Mojang
Epic Games.
and Epic Games. I really like them because, yeah, what Zach listed. Question 29. What brand of water would you recommend to someone? I cannot answer that for you for the life of me. I'd say water is water as long as it's clean.
I have a recommendation: tap water.
Tap water? Oh, okay. But that's it. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Just a quick tip though.
What's up?
For those who have children in the future and your children has a stuffy nose, do not, under any circumstance, put tap water inside of a syringe to get the mucus out. It will actually affect the brain long term and could possibly kill them.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Question 29. Question 30. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Okay, I will. Okay, I honestly don't watch many YouTubers nowadays. But if I were to choose one, it would have to be. Well, back in the day, it used to be Sunday, with a lot of his series. But now he just stops them and just does random videos, which I honestly do not like. It's like you have a good series going on and whatnot, and now if you ran out of ideas, okay, that's fine. But you just gotta start thinking of more ideas, because people tend to run out of ideas. I'm gonna be honest, and that's all right. But it's more so how you carry yourself back into going into this sort of series and whatnot. Because he went from hardcore Minecraft to Crazy Craft to Sky Factory to Insane Craft. and I think is what's up?
I'm sorry, you continue. I was just trying to burp
But
for a sec.
nowadays, I don't know who, because I don't know. I don't watch a lot of these YouTubers.
I have a couple.
What's up?
Right now, I'm currently watching these top 3. 1, Misdefeat, who makes Genshin Impact speedruns with like different scenarios, like can you beat Genshin Impact without teleporting, or can you beat Genshin Impact only using Barbara? Those kinds of videos. Number 2, Mujin. We all know who Mujin is, right? The guy who makes documentary videos on situations on the internet. And number 3 is Luke the Notable.
Gotcha.
Those are my 3.
Question number 31. Okay, Sigil. Okay, I have a few others, which is Sigils, Biffle, Nikovald. Those are underrated or underground YouTubers that you guys don't know of. That's something. That's all I will say. What advice would you give to someone who wants to become a DokiTuber? Okay. Advice.
Start slow.
Yes. Start slow. It doesn't matter how big you start or how small you start. As long as you start slow enough to where we can focus on the plot and whatnot, then as long as you start slow and grab our attention with good plotline and good lore, then that's all I care about.
And another thing is ask for help.
Oh yeah, please, anyone that wants to become a DokiTuber, do not be afraid to do not be afraid to reach out and ask for help. No matter of fact, this goes to anyone out there. Please reach out for help. We as people are willing to help you. And for those that cannot help you, which either 1, they cannot help you, or 2, they're just assholes. In which they're not people at that. They are not people, they're just demons.
Yeah, they're just fucking insane maniacs who want to manipulate you.
Back to the topic. Please ask for help. We can help you with what you need help with. If you want to try to keep it a surprise, please do not. Please do not, because we can actually help you grow. We can actually help you grow as a DokiTuber. We can actually help you grow as a DokiTuber, because the more you just sit and wait, the more you're just gonna have shit writing and whatnot. As much as what's up?
And I have one more thing to note down.
What's up?
For those who are starting modding, take notes on what you take.
Yeah, please take notes. Because ideas are going to come swirling in, but what if you lose those ideas? You would want to write those ideas down. Save them for future reference. I beg of you.
And
have something to say for future reference.
Yeah. And a 4th thing.
What's up?
Credit the people who make the shit you use.
Oh, exactly. Please. Otherwise, I don't want you guys to get copyrighted. Please credit the people and put a disclaimer. Be safe with it.
Even if it's like a small things like a name box change, you have to credit it, or else the person will yell at you for it later.
Please, yeah. Another thing,
if someone does your text box, you gotta make sure they get recognition.
Let's say DokiTubers do collaborations. communicate. Please communicate, because
Yep.
it is hard to get a person's lore down if you don't know it. Please communicate. Otherwise, they are
Like-
going to bitch at you in DMs. I'm not
Like
joking.
most of you guys.
No,
Most of you guys.
take Ethan for example. Let's take Ethan for example. One of his videos for the ending, he did not communicate with me because he thought, "Oh, we can get rid of the Dark Messiah's power with just a snap of our fingers." No, you cannot. I'm going to bitch at you in your DMs, and I actually did it. I actually scared him. I am not joking. This is not even funny. I bitched at him in his DMs because he decided to not communicate with me. Because
Bruh.
from that moment, my lore was ruined. My villains looked like fools. I bitched at him in DMs. I'm not even kidding.
Also, on a side note, I did not realize this, but my flaps have physics.
Oh, nice.
You see that?
Xena's fucking peak. Do you like VRChat and abundance of games on the platform? To be honest, I
like-
only come on here just to relax and whatnot, or to hang out with you guys. But VRChat as a whole is just it is a fucking toxic community. I'm gonna be so
It
real.
is.
And if I'm gonna be honest,
And the people on here are fucking weird, man.
oh no, they are weird. I'm gonna be honest.
Like you got people attending public spaces
yeah.
just to let you watch them sleep.
No,
That
okay,
is-
no, that's creepy. That's
That is creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy.
That is creepy.
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
saw a video of that in my recommended, and I learned about that.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah,
I wish
no.
I could take that out of my fucking brain.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna be
Ugh, that is
honest.
so weird.
I'm gonna be honest. The reason I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, and yes, this is going to all who keep saying, "Oh, VRChat, 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 VRChat." It's like that's the only game you guys ever play nowadays. And to be honest, it's kind of getting repetitive and boring to where, guys, you have an abundance of other games. You have Left 4 Dead 2. You have what other game you guys do we have? We also have what?
Minecraft.
Yeah, well, Minecraft, we play that all the time. It just kind of gets boring. We have an abundance
It's the 2-week phase.
of other
The 2-week
things we
phase.
can play. World at War, Left 4 Dead 2, Lethal Company, Peak, Repo, and you guys keep choosing VRChat. It's like, y'all, it's kind of getting boring, and in all honesty, it's kind of averting me away from VRChat. I'll still come on here, but it's like the abundance of other maps, and it's the same repetitive maps we've been using over and over that just kind of makes it boring.
True.
I don't want to be an asshole about this nor sound like a child, but it just gets repetitive and boring with the maps we keep using over and over, and the same game we play over and over. We have an
will say
abundance
one
of
thing.
other. Hold on, Zach.
Sorry.
I have there's an abundance of other games we can play, and is VRChat all you can choose? I mean, I guess if it's free to play, then okay, I'm fine with that. But we have other free to play games as well we can play, but y'all just choose VRChat, and it's getting repetitive.
Like
at this
Fortnite.
point. Yeah, exactly.
Fortnite's free.
Yeah, a good amount of us have that game, and we can play it. But
Here's the
That's-
sad part about that, though.
go ahead.
For most people, they want to play as a specific character, but they can't because of Battle Pass.
Oh yeah, no, that's honestly fair, but it's more so oh hey, you just gotta grind it out and just wait it out. I know you want to play that specific character, but just don't buy anything. It's not even worth the hassle. As long as you have skill and whatnot, that's all it truly matters. You just gotta
Yeah.
build on that skill. Okay. Anyway, that is my rant about question number 32. Apologies for my rant, though. I just had to get that out of my system.
Very good.
Doki said a good choice. Random page being that's surprising. Question number 33. How do you feel about all the Max Verstappen memes? All honesty, it's kind of getting old at this point. This is my opinion. It's kind of getting old at this point. It's just like, where are you even going with this? It's like, okay. In all honesty, it's one of those things where it just gets old very quick. That's just my honest opinion. Question 34. Can someone else please ask? It's kind of getting hard carrying this AMA. Oh, that's honestly fair. Please ask questions anyway. Let me undo. I will not. Thank you for your honest thoughts. It warms my heart. Some elements were inspired by you. Yes. Oh, all right. Next question. What are your thoughts on Tacti dating a Karma King? I'm not gonna give my honest thoughts on that. I'm not gonna give my thoughts on that. Sorry, Myers.
What?
Doki guy? Something Myers asked. I'm not gonna get into it. Oh, Subtoon, welcome to the stream. Sorry, didn't see your thing earlier. I was just answering questions. Sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier. I was just answering questions. How would you rate modern day PewDiePie? I honestly feel bad for the dude. I mean, like, of course he has a family and whatnot. It's the matter of fact that he's not growing anymore, and all this other slop is just passing him. Like, honestly, that's kind of sad. But he does have a family and whatnot, and he is well off. I'm actually proud of the guy. Question 36. What is a feature you like to see added to YouTube? I'm honestly not so sure.
Better fucking copyright system complaints.
Please, yes.
Or like age restriction complaints.
Oh no,
like,
most definitely.
Remember what happened to Corey X Genshin a few years ago?
Oh yeah, fucking. I will say this.
They age restricted the video.
The dislike button back, please. I want to see the numbers of like the dislikes for each video. Like, I don't know why YouTube decided to censor the dislike button.
It's because of YouTube Rewind. They were just getting too clowned on. That's why they wanted to
They're
remove
just
it.
too. No, they're just like getting too bitchy. They're just getting too childish.
Playing.
Yeah. I wanted. I would recommend YouTube. Bring back the dislike button, please, so that way people can see the thing and improve on and can actually improve on what they need to do for their videos, and can actually not only that, but improve on their the person as a whole. Because how can you improve without criticism? But what's up, Zach?
The dislike thing, or like what happened with Corey a few years ago with unfair treatment. Because the same thing happened with Moist Critical like 5 years ago, where he got demonetized for violent and graphic content, and it was a video that wasn't violent or graphic in the slightest, and Markiplier defended Moist Critical, and he said fair is fair, where's my strike? And then YouTube striked him for the same thing, and then YouTube backed down and saying that they were in the wrong, and then revoked the strikes.
Shout out to Markiplier, man. I wholeheartedly agree with your points. People cannot grow without some tragic things happening to them. I unfortunately know this all too well. Question 37. Do you like the videos made by Quirxes? Mm, all I will say is they are funny. All I will say, all I will say is that they're funny and whatnot. But in all honesty, it's just like low effort. Animations are good. Animations take effort and whatnot. But in all honesty, no, no, I really do not. Cause and it's just more so like animations take a good amount of effort, but it's just low.
I have not heard that name in a while.
Question 38.
But
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite top three DLC sprite artists? Stormblaze being one of
Ooh.
them. Stormblaze being one of them. Like Craft, for the outfits, but not for the OCs. I'm sorry, Zach, but you know,
hey, at least I tried.
like Craft just doesn't really do good OCs for males, and it's just a letdown.
And also, I was his first male OC besides himself that he
Yeah.
made for someone else.
All right. As for the third one, Kudapinku. Before she retired, I really liked what she did, though. After hearing what she did to Stormblaze, I don't like her as a person. Not only Stormblaze, but to Richtofen as well. After what she's done to like the both of them, I really do not like her. I like her art style. I just do not like her. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Question 40. What's your favorite genre of music? Honestly, I really don't care of a genre. Good music is good music as long as it tells a story. I really don't care for a genre. As long as good music is good music, as long as it tells a story of like what you want to talk about, then that's all I really care about. Okay, for hip hop, I dislike mumble rap, but I like lyrical artists, lyricists, if you will. Take a good amount of like YouTube rappers, for example, like Crypt, Screwface
KSI.
Jean, Dax, who else? Tom McDonald, and a good and just I think one underground artist, Hobson. I mean, like these are just examples. I have more in my mind, but these are just pretty examples. I think we all know why right now. What made you put me over Yandere in the ranking? Because that was shocking. Oh, I forgot to get to your question right now. My bad. Right. I mean, like, since Larry has a good story and whatnot, I just really don't favor slice of life. In all honesty, because with slice of life, it just gets boring to me. I mean, like, it's not like they have. I mean, like, they have good stories and whatnot. I will say that they have really great stories. They have good stories. I don't mean to put them down. It's just that I do not like slice of life because it just bores me easily.
I mean, I can agree with that point because a lot of slice of life animes drag it out for like 25 episodes, depending on how long it is. 12 to 25 is like the average length of a season.
And that's just
the real stuff happens at the end of the anime.
Yeah, and that's what really just kills my motive, and that's what really makes me dislike slice of life in general. not that not that okay, slice of life as a whole is shit, but it just gets boring to me.
Yeah. But I will say there is one slice of life anime that has interested me recently in like the past few years because of how it's made. It is following the same format of like revealing, like slowly revealing like the love stuff, but it also picks it up more than most. And it's Roshidare, or as we English people know it, Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
Oh yeah. It's like y'all really gonna drag this out for like a good amount of episodes. It's like can we please get to the main point?
And there's one reason why.
I mean,
It's
like,
because
go ahead.
it's because in the anime, she does reveal her feelings in like the very first fucking episode, but she does not know that he knows Russian.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a back and forth of him trying to hide the fact that he knows her language and her revealing her feelings in a different language when she thinks that he doesn't understand it.
Question number 41. Would you recommend the Persona series? If so, what Persona game should a newcomer start with?
I've not played a single Persona game.
I'm gonna be honest. It would have to be... I have not heard of one, but in all honesty, I think 2 or 3, because 2 or 3 is okay. 3 reload, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Those 2 were before the metaverse became a thing for Persona 4 and Persona 5. But I think if you wanted, like, yeah, Persona 2 and Persona 3 would be something before, like, the whole metaverse thing happened in Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Royale. Like, that's just my opinion. But if you want to, like, start out with, like, hey, a good story, like, you just, like, try to get into the lore or whatnot, then I would say Persona 5 Royale. Because it's, like, the easiest of the Persona games. That's all I will say. After Royale would be Strikers, which is the sequel to Royale, which is more comedic than, what's it called? Royale. That's all I will say for it. That's probably why he likes yours compared to most DDLC content creators. Oh yeah, most definitely. But it is... I'm sorry, Zach. I'm trying to pay attention to questions right now. That's probably why he likes yours compared to most DLC content creators. But like it is better than yours is something that I personally thought a potential for a rebrand. Oh, nice. ITG and drama. Some prefer other Doki Troopers over me. Same goes for anyone else. That's power democracy. Question 42. Do you like Among Us? I did back in 2020, but as it just went on, I really don't like the game anymore. I mean, like, I like playing it in VRChat with you guys, but I just don't like Among Us anymore. If you're a multimillionaire, would you buy a supercar or hypercar? Neither. If I was a multimillionaire, I would invest. I would invest in, like, what will help build my life as well as build the world to become, like, hey, a better place for better place for humans, all the while educational as well. But you gotta understand, like, there's a balance between, like, protection, education, and, like, building a future for humanity. And that's something people in this world do not understand. Sure, let's protect humans, but are we really letting money like take control of us? Are we really letting technology make us weak and whatnot? We gotta do things for ourselves, We as humanity, and it does not matter the gender. It is not men or women. It's related to both. That you gotta understand, we gotta build a better future for humanity as a whole. I know it's gonna be impossible, but y'all have to at least try.
Elon Musk is. Am I trying?
Elon Musk is just like, he's not even trying it at this point. It's more so he just wants to create shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Question 44: Is Lewis Hamilton the GOAT of Formula One? To be honest, I'm not British, so I don't know Formula One all that well. Apologies if
it's just I'm not British.
Apologies if I sounded retarded or racist, but I do not know Formula One that well. Question 45. Do you like RGB keyboards? RGB keyboards. Hold on, what's that? I'm gonna research this real quickly.
It's the color changing keyboards.
I'd say they're pretty neat. I'd say they're a pretty neat add-on, though I don't think it's really necessary. But I do like them. I do think it's a neat add-on. But I honestly don't think it's necessary unless the keyboard is, like, necessary for gaming. Then okay, we gotta fit that type of category for that specific thing, because my tism will not allow me to game on a normal ass office keyboard. I just see no one else. Well, he's trying to get through them. I get that. Had to obviously be, but even when I wasn't barely anyone asking any questions. It wouldn't be fair to write to host a name a barely receiving questions. All right, let's not you two. Sorry if I'm late. I'll ask a few. What was the point that drew you into my series? With the direction of how you took your series, Rhino, I think that's why my attention was diverted into your series, because one, you have a lot of potential. Two, I just find the whole take of you're doing of Supernatural quite interesting. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a Supernatural type of guy. I'm like, while I do like a bit of realism, I also like things that are out of this world and whatnot, like concepts we can imagine and so forth. That's something I like. Tap water's mid, tastes like shit half the time. Okay, question from Raid. What's your favorite dialogue from the Malevolent Mass M or any of the Dark Messiahs? Ooh. That's honestly a good one. I would have to say if we're talking about series-wise, then with M, it would have to be the dialogue of... It would have to be the dialogue of him revealing the truth to the girls from the first finale, as well as his manipulation as well as his, I don't know, because everything about how I did M, okay, but earlier series I did not like how he talked and everything, and yeah, that's my fault for making him talk like that. When I could have kept him the way I did with kept him the way I made him talk in roleplay, because it made him sound more menacing. It made him sound more terrifying. And in all honesty, I really liked how I decided to do M now compared to how I did him earlier in my canon series. As for any of the Dark Messiahs, that I'm not too sure, because there's a lot of things I've done with the Dark Messiahs, both in roleplay and in my series. Okay, yeah, I do roleplay on Discord. Bite me, audience.
I don't judge.
But with any of the Dark Messiahs, Air with his fucking lines in general. Ikaso, she's terrifying. Like, oh, when I tore my mother's boobie off and used it as a cup for my drink.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Ikaso is fucking disturbing.
I'm good.
See this now. Time to drinks. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, if you don't have filtered water, then yeah. Oh God. Vision is awesome. Water is water. Oh, subscribe count bugged up. And it's back to normal. Yes. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Exactly. I already know this. Sirens. Right, Doki Guy, and so many others. So are the new YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. Literally this. Oh, I need to go back into the stream because I'm looking at the comment section now, and it's like, oh, I need to go back to the stream and see what we're talking about. Pretty hard time. If you cannot communicate with the DokiTuber you're collaborating with, then the end result will not. Oh, never mind. It's that. Fucking hell! I can hear my little sister crying outside. What the? I remember you telling me you were pretty pissed about don't fuck with right. Simple as it. Correction. Don't fuck with anyone's lore. Don't disrespect anyone's lore, even if they don't align with your preferences. Right? You have to take into consideration not many people. No, that's honestly fair. That's honestly fair. I'm gonna be on. Sorry, I just had to get that off of my chest. You guys can ask some questions. Port Korea extension. It's 2 a.m. for me. Oh, there goes Myers. Here's one. Will Amy come into your series? And if so, are we gonna bully her? Yes, we will bully the hell out of Amy. But the reason why I said that about VRChat earlier is because Rick Toffin, Sand, Raiden, and I were like, having a chat, like, VRChat about like being repetitive and all the time. And yeah, I kind of agree with the points he was making as well. And while I do agree with what you're saying, Larry, it is just like, getting repetitive all the time. But that's because it's like, free. And the maps are like, popular and whatnot. So we should try like, hey, finding new stuff that could be fun for everyone. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's all I'm gonna keep it at. With your opinions are gonna be yours, and you keep it that way, I will respect them. With mine, I'm just gonna say mine outright, and that's all I'm gonna keep my opinions as, right then and there. if Cell will be able to meet her, let's just say that he's not willing to show any mercy. But are you thinking about having the rest of your characters voiced? Oh, okay. No, I want to say about this. The reason why I do, but the reason why I don't yet is because one, I don't have the budget for voice actors. Two, it's hard. It's honestly hard to find voice actors with how small you are. Like, you actually gotta find really good voice actors who are willing to do well in in your series with how much you're paying them. But in all honesty, it just kind of drags on the ideas of what I have. I don't mean to be disrespectful by saying this, but I work fast. Something to know about me is that I work fast and I don't go on to the next project unless the project I'm working on is done. Because I don't really have the motivation to work on the next episode. Because it just feels more of a job to me rather than something I enjoy doing. And with with voice actors, you gotta take you gotta give them 2 weeks to do their voices. The reason why I type my episodes on a Google Doc is so that, I can remember this and I can go back to my Google Doc to make some changes. And I can slap that onto Visual Studio Code. But if I were to get voice actors, I would keep everything on a Google Doc and send it to my voice actors. So that way, while they are working on the voice lines, I am working on the voice lines as I am working on my work as well and slapping it all on Visual Studio Code.
I also used to use Google Docs for my scripts. So.
Oh yeah.
Just because I didn't really like writing code and lines and stuff.
I guess I'll ask this now. Not trying to self-promote, but what your favorite episode that I posted? Ooh, that's honestly a good question. My favorite episode.
I would also like to ask the same question.
I'll let you go after Zach. My favorite episode that you posted. It would have to be. It would have to be the finale for the Kronos arc, or the plan to save the multiverse, or the recent one. I just find those very intriguing. With the direction it went. Thoughts on Super Mario Bros. Z? Fucking fabulous. Fabulous. Literally fabulous. While the animation, it was old animation, but the series itself was amazing. That I will say. What was your favorite collab you did so far? Honestly, it would have to be the one with Larry, cause we okay, I don't mean to no offense to the others, but I have to say the one with Larry was my favorite due to the fact that we both respect each other's lores and whatnot, and we have a sense of direction of where we want to go with the collaboration. It took a long time of communication that made the episode the way it is, and of course I gave him scenarios and whatnot of what he wants to do during that collaboration. And he picked the ones he wanted, and we did a lot of communication here and there. Okay, one part was the one part he didn't like that I did have to clarify to him was the one part where like, oh hey, Rai shifts Natsuki's leg back to normal, but that was the entire point. Cause like, well, not really the entire point, but the entire point was like, hey, if I wanted to do this, I would have done it. I would have done so already. But snap back to the prosthetic leg. Why do I have a need to do this? Why do I have a need to fix your mortal problems? Your mortal problems are yours alone, and that's something you gotta work on. It may sound negative to mortals, but it is the wisest decision, because how else are you supposed to learn from that specific situation from the past? That's the sense of direction I wanted to take when writing that scene. But all else, I really liked how we did that episode. With that first line out of nowhere, it's shitless. Yeah, no, I was like, okay, I gotta clarify with you, because yes, I work in unpredictable ways. With the shit I have, I work in unpredictable ways. So I gotta like, hey, if you plan to use my characters, please come to ask me. New viewer, what do you do on the regular high key? On the regular, I do video games. I still want to watch anime. I just need to find time to do that. I used to make music back in the day. Writing stories and posting it online via DDLC mods. Stream, as well as like go outside to like get some exercise in. As well as like getting exercise in general. That's what I do on the regular. That's what I do on a regular on days like these,
Understandable.
Like, I want to live life to the fullest. Although I am socially awkward when going face to face with people I barely even know or don't know at all. It's like if I don't know you or I don't like you, I'm going to be like I'm gonna make it obvious that I don't know you or don't like you just by how I grasp onto my things or like keep distance between people. But if I do like you, I will be open and whatnot. That's how I operate. If I like you, I will be open with how I talk and everything. And I will actually show that I'm showing like hey, I want to talk to you and whatnot. I do want to like have a conversation with you. It's just something like that, Like I'll actually show that I like being around you guys. You're speaking, explained in so in depth, and I love it. You are sick. Oh god. Out of lube asks, "Are you single?" I mean, of course I am.
Is out of lube a actual account?
I don't even know.
I'm looking this up.
I'm gonna check real quickly. But yeah, wild question, but yes, I am.
What the hell?
I don't even know, man. It speaks so explained so in depthly, and I mean, like, whenever it comes to like questions like being asked to me, of course I'm gonna go in depth with it. Even a simple question, if I like talking about it, and I'll be like, oh, I'm doing good, and actually go in depth with like. But then I would ask people, how are they doing? in return, because I want to show like it's just common sense of like a conversation and whatnot. Even though I'm like ambiverted, mostly introverted, I want to show genuine interest in like the conversations I have with people and whatnot, and like it's common sense to like ask others how they're doing in return, because it's like it can't be one-sided, Riot music. That collab, it was one of the best things I watched while I was still growing. Hey, I'm glad. No. Right music. Oh god. What was that slash Zach?
I don't know. That was not bad.
Oh my god. Who would win, my MC, Super Monica, Ikaso, or YG's Mio? Ikaso. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be biased, but Ikaso with the shit she has. Also, I can see why you like part 4 of my series, since it was a telltale point in my canon with what I want to do. Yeah, I really like how you. Oh, another one of your mods I do like is January 27th. Missing report January 27th. I like that one as well.
What the fuck?
My Mio wouldn't stand a chance against. No, Larry. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do not bring. Keep your Mio away from Mikasa. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
Please keep your Mio away from Mikasa. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
What the fuck?
Mikasa would eat everyone up. You mean 17? Oh, 17. Hey guys, me Kermit the Frog here. Disguise is Columbina. I'm retarded. It's the 17th. Never mind.
Also, Ryan, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I put down my controllers.
That's why. Okay.
This is so weird.
You know what? Fuck it. It's getting a little awkward in here. I'm putting music on.
Go ahead, man. Oh shit. Come on.
It's getting a little awkward in here. Give me a second, audience. I'm putting music in here.
Bro, this is so weird.
Okay, now. Okay, let's get back to the questions. What do you call a donkey with 3 legs? Oh, do you have any jokes to tell us? Oh no. Okay,
I have one. Oh,
What's up? Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this situated. I'm levitating. Okay, I'm sitting back down.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. What do you call 2 lesbians in a closet?
What do you call them?
A liquor cabinet.
God, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell a dark joke that's not too fucked up, but also dark as well. Dark as a whole. Okay. I'm gonna try to find one. You know what? Actually, hold on. Okay. What's a game that will solve overpopulation?
What?
Russian roulette.
The Hunt. I was gonna say the Hunger Games, but you that you said that
Yeah,
first.
yeah, it's called the suicide game. Like, come on, man, really? You're either suicidal or you're retarded to even think about playing Russian roulette.
Hey, Rai.
What's up?
I have a map we can play. That's fun.
Oh, what map do you have? I'm gonna continue answering these questions, though. What map do you have?
I don't think you remember
Night,
playing
Larry.
this with me
Hold on,
years
a
ago.
second. Night, Larry. Thank you for coming by, man.
Good night, Yandere. Have a good day, bud.
I really don't
Get some sleep.
understand why I had to make Notrix say what he said about Ikaso on another timeline collab. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Let's watch YG's favorite. I'm joking, by the way. But yeah, that's my But what map do you have?
I don't think you remember this, but years ago we played it together.
Let me see. I think it may jog up a memory.
It involves this character,
Is it what I think it is?
the spider lair.
Oh yeah.
You want to play that?
Go ahead. I'll continue to answer questions as they come along. What did you think of my villain calling out M when you first saw it? I mean, like, I knew the collaboration was coming because you did. I knew the collaboration was coming because you did. What's it called? Mentioned it to me before
There you go.
the thing even came out. Oh, is this okay? But what did you think of my villain calling out? But in all honesty, that's something you could have. In all honesty, that's something you should have asked me first. Actually, wait, cause he's only mentioned in a few. Actually, no, cause he appeared in Universe 645. Never mind, Rhino. You're fine. You're fine. A flawless duplicate of Rai appeared in Universe 645, and that's what kind of kickstarted the whole thing. So in your defense, I think him knowing about M was fine. Oh, as well as knowing the adversaries as well. Okay, but well, my thoughts of, like, him calling out M, I was like, oh, it is starting. It's starting. This man is getting cult followers. M is basically getting his own cult.
What's up?
What's up?
Do you remember how to play this, or no?
Woo!
Right.
Yeah? Where'd you get the...
Over here. I got this one.
Where's Spider-Gwen? I think it'll fit Columbia. Oh, found it. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, well.
Do you...
I meant, like, where did you get the web slingers?
For me, I have to do this. I have to push my wrists together. It's different for you because you're on PC. There is a tutorial here somewhere. It's right here.
World tutorial? Or stats tutorial?
World tutorial.
Good evening. Welcome to
Oh.
the Spider Layer tutorial.
Hi,
Choose an available lesson to get started.
You know what? Hold on. Let me get Columbina back. But let me see. When
You can do swinging.
thank God he
Let's
didn't
do
mention the black
swinging.
domain. That should have me nervous. Who's a fictional character that you absolutely despise? I can't remember for the life of me.
Hold the jump key to charge a jump, then release the button to. Unfortunately, due to error code 30005 interfering with my systems, I could not watch you finish this tutorial. Hold the jump
did?
key to charge
Yeah.
a jump, then release the button to perform a
Which one do you
jump.
wanna
Try
do?
reaching the target above. Insert generic complement here.
Do you want to do swinging? Because that's the one you want.
Comment tutorial. Disable first tap. Press here to skip. Swinging.
Tap G and release to enable your web shooters. Tap G again to swap to web bullets to use during combat. Hold G and release to disable your web shooters. You can use the mouse buttons to fire a web onto any surface. You can use your WASD keys to maneuver yourself while in the air. Swing across the deck to continue.
Spider-Man!
To
Columbina!
perform a web zip, fire a web while in the air and press jump, reach the target to continue.
Press jump while airborne.
Believe me when I say, you got this. And I believe interesting. I assure we thank you for your you failed this time, where you can keep going until you remember giving up is an option. Congratulations. Please pick yourself up and try again. After firing a web, you can use your mouse wheel to retract or extend your web. Reach the bottom to continue. Given your current performance, you are in the 0.1 percentile of users that were unable to complete this tutorial.
Oh, I hate this. Wait, hold on. Who's your favorite? Who's the fictional character that you absolutely despise? Oh, it's that one bitch from, it's either mine from Rising Shield Hero Rising. Complete bitch, by the way. That bitch actually accused the hero of rape and had the entire country hate him. Fuck that bitch, in all honesty. Another one is Zamasu. Actually, you know what? No. Actually, yeah, Zamasu, because he keeps talking about how mortals are a disgrace. I mean, he's not wrong, but in all honesty, it's like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, we get it. Another one would be Seryu from Akame ga Kill. I will kill her. I fucking hate her. I'm gonna be so honest. Sure, she has a sad backstory, but I still fucking hate her. I think people did not mention the Black Dominion, especially logos. We'll get to that. What? Oh no. How do you feel about? How do you feel about Liam getting the Bucky treatment? Metal Arm Go Burr, Liam.
Your confidence is impressive, especially please note, in the future you should refrain from doing that.
Liam, Metal Arm Go Burr.
You can create a web bridge to cross the gaps. Fire a web at both ends of the tunnel and press the B key to create a bridge. Reach the target to continue.
I made one. You gotta super jump to it.
Oh.
You did it. Very good. Please move on to the next task if there is one.
Oh god, I just mentioned that a few hours ago. I'll keep going. I'll keep going until 12 o'clock. So if any of you guys have any remaining questions, please ask them before. Please ask them before it's 12 o'clock hits. Otherwise, I will not be answering any further questions.
Ayo, what's up?
What's up?
You did it. Do you want to leave now?
Alright. Yeah.
Alright, here we are. You remember how to activate your shooters?
Yep. Hold on. Now that I think about it, well, our Kotos align very much so, since both of them are like, you know, since both of them are like, I think, artists in a way. My Koto likes
Also, right.
music and art, and that's why.
Check this out.
And she's basically the primordial embodiment of music and art.
So you see the normal ones, right?
Yeah.
These aren't the only ones you can do.
Bullets.
Yep.
Woo! Do I have this in my favorites? I do have this in my favorites. If there's anything else you guys would like to ask, don't be afraid to ask. Cause after this, what's it called?
You having fun?
Yeah. After this AMA, you guys are gonna have to wait until the next one. Once 12 o'clock hits. Cause that's when I'll be stopping. Oh, I can wall jump. I can wall jump. But if you guys are satisfied with the questions you've asked, then kudos to you. Columbine is shooting webs out of her body. Oh god, that sounded bad.
Right. Check this out.
What's up?
Whee! You can run on buildings. Watch this shit.
I know, I jumped on buildings. Okay.
You can run on buildings. You have to hold your.
Wait,
jump
there's
button.
actually one question. Do you like the newer old designs of the sisters? Are you talking about the Messiah's fin? If so, then I like the new designs for not only the sisters, but Rai himself as well. Oh, I am having so much fun. How? I landed hard on the train. Okay, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that, audience. Well, I like both of the designs completely. I mean, like, I'm glad you like them, though. In my personal opinion, Finn's is a lot better when it came to like animating. Cause while Guy is great with like, you know, sprite edits, the one thing about him is that everything is rushed with Guy. And I've been noticing missing sprites that he deletes. It just didn't feel like the character was complete, you know. So whenever you're like asking Guy, you just gotta be like, hey, you gotta be really specific of what he wants, and you gotta tell him to take his time. Otherwise, you're not gonna like how your edits are gonna come out with him. That's why I go to Finn, because while he does take his time, and look how the sprites turned out when he made the edits. Who would win? Look like a fucking popsicle. Exactly. Who would win, Ikaso or Ainita? Ainita. Cause of like, you know, the abilities she has and whatnot, and how she's able to utilize them, Ainita would definitely win. Alright, 6 more minutes, y'all, and then I have to wrap up everything. Swinging around in Metropolis. Swinging around in Metropolis. Swinging around in
Right, this is so much more fun in VR, man.
Oh, I do want to get a VR headset so that way I can fucking try it. Got places to go, got people to go. This is why I need as my favorite. What's the hardest part when doing fight scenes? First, I mean, like, when doing fight scenes, like, the hardest part is, like, you know, imagining them. The coding part is pretty easy once you have, like, you know, the gimmick of what you want to go for. But the hardest part of the fight scenes is, like, you know, I mean, like, imagining them is, like, hard unless you have a super autistic mind, in which I kind of have that, but it's like, you know, trying to keep it consistent and whatnot. The hardest part for a fight scene is, like, you know, timing it with the music if you really want to time it. That's the hardest part, and
Hey, right.
when you want it, hold on, Zach. When you want it at specific parts, when you want your fight scenes at specific parts, you basically have to like time that well, even if the, like, you know, the theme is extended and long and whatnot. Well, what's up, Zach?
You want to jump off the highest building?
Where is that?
Follow me.
Where is it? Oh, I see it. I see it now. You know what? New joke right now. Spider-Man dies. Give me a second. Let me see if there's any questions first. I got one last one. With how my plot will end because I've told you, where would this take place in your timeline? The original 640. In my timeline, it would. Basically, with how you are doing yours, it would have to take place in like 2027. Or 2028, if we can, like, I would have to say 2027 to 2028, cause that's how when you know, that's the year most of the that's the year my universe is set on currently.
That is sick. Check this shit out. When I have the web in my hand, right? Look at this.
Yeah.
I can hold it.
Hey. Okay, you ready, Zach?
You ready?
Where are you? Okay.
Hi.
Yo.
Super jump ready?
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
go.
Woo! Pineapple. What's up, Eduardo? Welcome to the stream. I'm about to end it soon. Yes, this is VRChat, but I'm in a Spider-Man world. Swinging around in Metropolis. Woo! Okay, I'm responding. Let's see, where's a mirror I can use? Where's a mirror I can use? Okay. Right now this will be, well, that will change everything when it does. And I'm fucking pumped for it. Okay. I will say that question right there, right now, will be the last question for this stream. Anyway, I gotta find a mirror so I can end this. Running around the metropolis. You know what? I might make this my home world. No! Oh, damn it. I did not mean to do that. Shit. Where's Zach at? Fucking whoops. Here. I did not mean... I meant to make that my home and not the YouTube world. Change everything up. With that, Rhino, that will be the last question for tonight. And, thank you so much for, like, you know, coming down to this AMA audience. Oh, am I using this Columbina? No, I need Emmy's Columbina. There we go. Now it's... okay. Let me... make my home. Okay. With that said in mind, thank you all so much for coming down to this, stream, and thank you all so much for, like, you know, asking these questions.
Right.
What's up? But I'm in your
Right.
stream. What's up? But yeah, thank you all so much for asking these questions. I really enjoyed, like, you know, answering each and every last one of them, in all honesty. I honestly didn't think I would answer, like, all of them, but I think I did. If I didn't, correct me. But, yeah, thank you all so much for asking these questions, and I'm happy to answer all of them. And thank you, Zach and Rhino, for dropping by. Is there any final words you want to say before I end the stream, Zach?
Not really. I'm good.
Yeah.
Besides, just have a good day.
Yeah,
Make sure you guys get some sleep and hydrate.
Exactly. Sleep good, y'all, and do hydrate. Other than that, thank you all so much for coming down, and I'll see you all next stream. I bid you adieu, audience.